Alrighty, are we here? Are we here? Are we here? Maybe. We're here. Hello, everybody. Ooh. Ooh, I do not want to hear myself. Hello, everybody. Ooh. Well, actually, I don't need this. Radar scope. So, hello, everybody. Ooh, let me let TikTok know. Shoot.
I need your...
Oh, no, wait. Shoot, fuck.
I need your help. I need you to hook onto my coffin balls.
Okay, no, shoot. Delete. I hate people. We don't need a sound. There we go. Now we're good. I'm just gonna get rid of that. Hello. Okay, can we officially say hello now? Is that a thing? Yeah, hello. Hello. Yes, it is I. It is I. Back. We're back. We are back. And we are covering some severe weather. So, like I said, if you were from my TikTok, if you came from TikTok, basically we have our risk just got down, and we are covering this till from 4. We started at I think like 4:20, 4:19 p.m. Eastern time, and we may go we're gonna go for a while. We're gonna go for a while. These storms will continue over here to progress this region. It most likely fizzle out to be maybe some strong storms. But what I am looking for is I'm looking for kind of this line of form, because the storms over here will be our main threat tomorrow for everywhere over here. So, and we already have a warning for these storms already. So the storms that will be very strong, that will impact mainly this area, are already giving out some flooding warnings because they are producing a lot of rain, which not a good sign already. Looks like we have some storms, possibly some heavy rain going in Kentucky. Not something to be worried about. We are mainly worried about this risk over here. Now, if you know what? Oh, where did it go? The categorical outlook here, actually. Instead of this, I'm going to show you on here. Oh, shoot. A lot of retimmer. This is now. So this is the Storm Prediction Center graphics as of now. It looks like we have some storms, possibly some thunderstorms, going around for the majority of the United States, but to the Midwest. Everywhere I circle right now is going to be the leading cause of the storms. That will be severe tomorrow for the Ohio Valley area. As of right now, we do have some severe weather. Our strongest parameter of severe weather as of right now, it looks like it is right here on the coast of Florida. We did have the panhandle of Florida. We did have used to be a moderate risk, like right over here. That has been allowed to expire, which is good. But we are mainly looking for severe weather, this general area. So this is what we'll be watching throughout the night, as the storms will become remnants, and tomorrow move off into this general area. So this is our severe weather threat as of now. Our tornado threat as of now, if I can do this, national. Tornado threat as of now. We still have does seem to be a 10% hatched risk for tornadoes. So once again, something we need to worry about, which means that tornadoes could potentially be strong by the panhandle of Florida. Looks like right near, or literally right at, or bordering Tallahassee. But even outside of that, there is still a kind of a wide tornado threat, even down here in Baton Rouge. The tip of Louisiana. But the panhandle of Florida, and maybe a bit of Georgia, and like southwestern Georgia and southeastern Alabama is something, a tornado risk we might need to worry about. I did not mean to do that. We still have a major, a moderate wind threat. So this is very hatched, a moderate wind threat. This makes sense because this is going to kind of line out it makes sense because the wind threat over here the storms over here is going to kind of, as they progress a bit more north, it's going to kind of line out. They're going to kind of line out and cause probably some problems for these areas of the coast. Mainly some wind problems. Let's look at the hail probability. Hail. There is no hail outlook, which is very surprising. And obviously tomorrow it's still the same. We do have, did it change? No. So this is still the outlook for tomorrow. So a severe outlook for, Definitely more centralized areas to be looking for. Even more of a centralized area to be looking for in this orange region. Our main tornado threat. The tornado threat for this event tomorrow is literally going to be the green. Everywhere it is circled it will have at least either a 2% tornado threat or higher. But the main tornado threat I'm worried about for tomorrow, it looks like it's going to be Thursday, April 11th, mainly by Tallahassee, Gainesville, Orlando, Jacksonville, up into Georgia. This is where tomorrow. Once again, this is our tornado outlook. This right here is a 2% chance. This right here, the brown, is a 5% chance of seeing just a tornado in every 25 miles of a given point. For Ohio, the same thing, 2% of a given point, of 2% of every 25 miles of a given point to see a tornado. Brown, 5% for the brown. And this is a 10%, which is definitely going to be worrying for tornadoes tomorrow. Personally, if I made the SPC outlook, I would really extend the yellow for tornadoes a bit right over here. I would extend it right over here. Personally, I would extend that yellow right over here. Kind of get Akron out of the way. But once again, the Storm Prediction Center does know best. And that is the tornado threat for Ohio tomorrow. Yeah. I'll explain the photographs later. But for tomorrow, we do have a lot of potential energy in this Ohio Valley area. Mainly in literally Ohio and Kentucky, maybe a bit of West Virginia, is our main threat for a lot of potential energy. Especially in Florida, as these supercells will come in north, onshore. Tomorrow by 2 p.m., this is what the weather's going to be looking like, at least temperature-wise, for the continental United States. So mainly going to be warm. Possibly some cold spots, some cold spots. But yeah, just some cold spots, and they're not even that cold, man. It's really just gonna be warm for basically all the United States. As for tomorrow, by 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for tomorrow. All right, now let's see if there's any chat messages. Even that cold, man. So let's go back to the MMRS to see, this is what the United States looks like right now. Once again, we have some of our future severe storms weak right now, working their way. We do have that damage track going on, working their way. And there is a new mesoscale discussion. So, actually, guys, you're going to see me go on Twitter for just 1 second. Why is this? Is because I'm going to be looking at National Observer Tornado. I'm going to be keeping an eye on this for tornado watches. And we still have a tornado watch going on. So this is the current tornado watch going on. And this is just like there's severe thunderstorms, there's considerable severe thunderstorms, and destructive severe thunderstorms. This would be like a considerable severe thunderstorm. This is basically a considerable tornado watch, because normally you see a tornado watch that says a couple tornadoes, but this says a couple strong tornadoes, and if it was a destructive or a PDS tornado watch, it'd say either a couple dangerous tornadoes or it'd say a couple damaging tornadoes or just like a damaging tornado. But this says a couple strong tornadoes, and this is until 9 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. We're still waiting for it. I think this could be expired, honestly. I'm not seeing too much of it. But I'm going to keep looking at this page. I love the National Weather Service. We're going to keep looking, and actually now that we went in, let's go into our reports first, our spider reports. Gusts of 42 miles per hour. Gusts of 40 miles per hour. Gusts of 53. So gusts of 55 to 60 miles per hour. Now we're actually going to go into the radar so we can actually see what it actually looks like right now. Let's do this. Immediately, I'm going to be looking for that tornado threat. It looks like if there's any southernmost tornado threat. This is coming onto land. Thankfully, there is a special marine warning. I hope they added water spouts to that, because as the storm and as this kind of southernmost line going into that east of Pensacola into the Santa Rosa Beach area, we're going to look generally over here, waiting for some kinks to happen. Some general possible rotation. Nothing too major, nothing too crazy. Possibly something over here, so make sure to keep a watch of that. We do have a rotating thunderstorm, and there's not really a lot of rotation. It's just a lot of high winds. Going into Geneva, Hartford, Sampson, Donphan, is that? Yeah, Donphan, I think Alabama or Florida. Hard to tell, there's so much going on. Here, actually, I think I'm going to turn off mesoscale discussions. It's a bit easier to read, but because even if there is a new one, I'll get it from the Twitter or X. And the National Weather Service agrees with me. Like I said, there's some little pockets of rotation going on, possibly to cause some water spouts, and they agree with me. It is rotating a bit, kind of right over here, and not a lot of rotation though. Cell 1, great. Sooner or later, I will go into times if it is requested, or if I need to. Kind of right over here. Sooner or later, I will, update my, the outlook, because I know as of right now, it does say, strongest storms is at N/A, because it just started it, and I did my, if you missed it, go back. I did my whole overview of why I'm doing this stream, and the outlook the outlook for tomorrow. Oh, look at that. It does look like this could be rotating again. That looks a bit northeast of Florida, heading towards Sampson. Let's see what we're working with here. So, yeah. Could be trying right northeast of Florida, going into Sampson. That looks like Sampson, Florida, or Alabama, or, yeah, I don't know. There's so much going on. Uh, oh, we should keep that. Alright, now we're just waiting, so we're gonna do the thunderstorm loop. These white lines are showing the track of the thunderstorm, by the way. The strongest storm I'm gonna say is in Sampson, and of course I'm going to need to know. Okay. Sampson, Alabama. Okay. There we go. I updated the strongest storm, which is currently in Sampson, Alabama. That could change. It could vary. We have a new severe thunderstorm warning. Hail 0.75 inches or less. Wind is 60 miles an hour. There is a tornado possible tag. So they did add a tornado possible tag, which means that this storm could produce some tornadoes. So, of course, we will be looking at that. I think they did that because of this line right here could produce some water spouts that could form on land. And also the rotation right here, literally going into Sampson. So, yeah. Once again, we are going to be looking at these storms for tonight as these storms kind of progress near this area. Of course, I will be watching it. I'll be mainly watching it, but periodically, I will be checking in on the storms over here, going here to make our major severe weather threat in this area. As of right now, we do have two warnings for it, which is mainly just some flood warnings. I'm not seeing any rotation, or if there is rotation, that'd be way too early for it. These storms right here by Dallas should be rotating or get really severe in this area tomorrow. But yeah, it's mainly just a flooding threat. Let's actually see that flooding threat. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Here it is. And yeah, that's a lot of rain. There's even more rain down. Yeah, we could see a flash flood warning over here and over here, possibly soon. I would expect that. And there's still flooding going on all the way still in Louisiana. Here's something to look for. We do have some supercells coming on shore to possibly look at that. It's rotating. Currently heading into near Mobile, Alabama, possibly to Pensacola, Florida. We do have some some widespread rotation. This right now should be producing water spouts. There more than likely is water spouts. These will come on land. If you watched my stream last night, You may have seen where I said, oh, possible spin up tornadoes in this part of Texas. When this storm comes on land, and it still has some rotational signatures, kind of like this. I may do a similar thing, because there is a lot of pockets of rotation that could easily make us spin up waterspout or spin up tornado once they come on land. Very easily. They should be quick, depending on how the rotation dies and goes away, depending on the rotation, because it comes and goes, in a very short period of time. So definitely something to watch out for as these storms goes into this general area. Which could continue our tornado threat for today. This is right now, as of today. Currently, let's see the National Weather Service, Tornado National Weather Service, has got any updates? No. We still have this watch. I'm going to check just to check if the watch has expired. Okay, the tornado watch as of right now has not expired. As of right now, we still have a mesoscale outlook. Tornado watch is still in effect. Here's your areas for that. For tornado watch. I'm sorry for our considerable tornado watch. This is a considerable tornado watch. Not just any old normal tornado watch, a considerable tornado watch. A couple strong tornadoes. That is, again, until 9 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, April 10th. And if the Storm Prediction Center keeps... Voice crack. If the Storm Prediction Center keeps extending it more towards Georgia, near Perry, Florida, then we will more than likely see a continuation of this tornado watch more east or northeast. As of right now, we only have one severe thunderstorm warning, which is a big one, which does have a tornado possible tag on it. Threat for tornadoes will continue. This whole line could still produce some tornadoes, possibly some kinks. But I think our newest potential tornado threat is somewhere over here. Going to the general vicinity of over here. You know what I want to do? Huh. What's Safari looking like? SPC. Mesoscale. Just want to look at this. That is not what I'm looking. Here we go. Let's look at the surface-based cape. Wow, there is still some cape. Really? Okay. This makes sense. So it does look like the cape is kind of meandering down where our tornado thread is. But one thing that I look forward to, one thing I look for is our storms that are producing. Where I'm zooming in right now. Where I'm zooming in right now, which is currently right here. So these storms right over here. They did become that severe and rotational right over here. So it looks like the cape is gonna be more in the ocean. So obviously once tomorrow, when the supercells come on land of Florida, they will have a lot of cape built into them. There is still some vorticity near some vorticity. I do expect a possible new tornado watch once these storms go into Perry, Florida, near Georgia, because there is some vorticity there. Good thing I have 2 sites now. It's a great thing. I have everything I need up for this live stream. I would share this on I would share this on TikTok, but let's go back to our severe weather. So Samson, it looks like it's that's over. Does it really need Alright, going. Let me update this so you guys know exactly what's happening. Okay, how do we even spell tort? Then you're in Alabama. Oh man. One thing I do want to bring your attention to is this live stream may stop while I may not be around because because since I started like very early, um, to the point where this live stream would end, which is hours from now. It could be so long where YouTube would have to delete the VOD, so I may have to stop the stream in a few hours. It may look like, but then after a bit, I will come back. So this is basically the start. I think a bit of an early start of the overnight coverage. One second, I'm just getting some. But yeah, start of the overnight coverage. This is the afternoon coverage. Honestly, I think we may end it right here. Because storms are not doing anything right now.